If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. So, Melliandre, why don't you take us off with your wonderful singing voice? I'm so looking not forward to this, maybe. Who knows? So what's the beat?
Don't worry, I've got everything sorted. We are not beatboxing.
Oh.
So here we go. Christwell is the start of our hero's tale, a city only known to us in fame. There was a crime that threatened the vale, and 2 young hells were put to the blame. But Leasha refused to be their harm, so Leasha refused to do them harm. Yara and Yorok were scared, for the court sunrise were angry. Their rows they cried and none cared. You will now know our holy pure fury. But Leasha refused to do them harm, so Leasha refused to do them harm. The sword it shone made of pure silver steel. The cry of the crowd was a sickening din. Fear was all that our poor victims could feel, and then the silence went and settled in. I'll not follow this order in this case. My soul is forfeit to leave this space. I will not show again my human face. Come with me, friends, out of this place. But Leasha refused to be their harm, so Leasha refused to do them harm.
I'm just like, Tristram's just at the back, just like, oh!
And they're like, that was really good. This Jastor bloke is like, yeah, that's really good. That's really...
Not enough instruments for my taste. But, yeah, the voice was nice.
Obviously, it's much higher. It's a soprano. Thank you very much. It's...
So, what did you find down there?
Oh, not much. Some Drugar. That was not fun. We also managed to find the breastplate that Sir Tristram is now wearing. And I'm going to hide the fact that we found the book.
Okay.
So, Jastor, how did you come about to work for Sir Darla?
She hired us as protection.
That's interesting. Have you been working for her long?
Close enough to 5 years.
So 5 years, that's an incredibly long time. If you don't mind my asking, you know, she seems like a very capable lady, but how does she, you know, pay you guys? I mean, 5 years running around. Can't
How'd she
be
pay?
easy.
She does deeds for villages and towns, like she does healings and stuff like that to help pay for us. And also she's got friends in the Black Swords as well, like the IO-ups.
That's interesting. Oh, that's incredible. Wait, Black Sword? Are you with the Black Swords?
Yeah, we're with Black Swords, mate. Yeah.
Oh, so yes, do you know the other Jastor?
Unfortunately, I do. Yeah, Black Blades. Sorry.
Black Blades. What was he like?
It's a fucking dickhead.
I
People would
I
get
can't-
us. People would get us mixed up all the time, and I'd get a bad rep all the time because of him.
Oh, I can only imagine. I mean, he's definitely not someone. He's definitely got quite a temper. Obviously,
Yeah.
you saw what happened. It's terrible. Do you have any idea why he would do something so barbaric?
I've only heard rumours. Ja- J- Jastor. Jastor?
Yeah.
I do have a question. How many people know about your sword's list of people? Or is it something you keep to yourself?
Yeah, I pretty much just keep it to myself. I mean, like my family know, but like they're well, my dad is dead, but my mother's alive, so she probably knows.
Well,
My mother was a reasonably high up in the Black Blades,
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah, well, his pupper, right, disappeared, like, one day. And Jasper said, like, he'd succumbed to, like, injuries. But... And then Jasper... Sorry, I'm saying Jasper, but you're not Jasper Carrot, you're Jastor. Jastor, like... Then he buggered off. He seems to can't settle down, like his old man before him. Couldn't settle down. Was always driven by something. No, I'm not sure what. Like, you know, he just they never hung around for very long. Always looking for something. He was always looking for something. Same as Jastor. He's always looking for trouble.
Sounds like me, except maybe without the violence.
Melliandre, do you have the book on you?
No, I would have left that in the tent.
Okay.
I do, however, want to see if I can't be charming and open to him.
All right. What are you trying to do?
So charming and open, I get to ask him one of these questions,
Yep. Okay. Ask me a question.
and then he may ask me one of those in return.
All right.
May. I'm going to ask. So, Jess, I'm just really curious. What are you feeling right now?
Oh, one moment. I really want to see the book. That's a desire, though, isn't it? That's not a feeling.
Yeah. I don't know why that's done it. I think that's just a bad copying.
Done what?
So make sure. Oh, where it for some reason it's gone on the card. It's not put
Yeah.
the bullet on a separate.
Doesn't matter. I can fix that probably anyway. So he's like, I'd really like to have. That's a desire. No, that is also. I guess it bleeds over though, does it not? Do you not think that can be the? There's sort of a bleed over, isn't there, with that question? He'd like to. Yeah, I'd really like to see that book you brought in.
Why? It's just a book.
How can I get you? How can I get you to show me the book?
That's a very fair question. Give me a second. Well, the thing is, well, I would like to know.
Why? Because it's what we've been looking for.
That's why you've spent the past 5 years here?
We're not here, but looking for here.
Well, unfortunately, there's not really. I'm still reading it. I'm still trying to understand what's going on. So there's not much you can do, really, to
All right.
just. Yeah.
All right then, Melliandre. Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
If you don't want to show us the book.
I'm sorry, Jastor. I don't mean to be rude. It's just, Tristram's had such a terrible day today, discovering what he has about his order, and now he finds out that his mentor is alive and here, and then your evil twin in name goes and butchers her head in. It's chaotic,
It is.
and not in the kind that I like.
Neither do I. I like order. I'm not a fan of insubordination.
Well, I'm afraid I must be off. Thank you so much for letting me chat with you guys.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
I think we're going to turn in as well, aren't we, lads? Yeah.
I take a little curtsy and I politely leave them.
Okay. What's everyone else doing? It is getting late.
Angus has probably just gone to bed early. Just
Okay.
no reason to stay up anymore for him.
So,
Sleeps with the night.
this camp, is it purely mercenary, or are there traders that are using this place as well, or what's the deal?
Well, it's just currently a bunch of mercenaries. They do have like people in the mercenary that do trades goods, like they keep they forge weapons and stuff like that. So if you want to resupply, you might be able to get some things, but you'll probably have to wait till the morning when people are more not yeah, most people are settling down.
Yeah, okay. Then, yeah, I'll just settle down. Bug's not going to do anything else tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to just be hanging out with some of the my old colleagues in the Black Blades.
Yeah.
Going to be on. Want to see next to how's what's her face been treating you? Like
Really good.
Yeah. What kind of missions she been sending you on?
Well, we've been trying to find this place for 5 years.
Do you know why?
Why what? Why it's taken so long?
Well, one, why it's taken so long. I mean, she can't be that competent a leader. It's just taken her 5 years. And two,
Well, the books, the books she's got from the court's order are very cryptic. I mean, that's we've even had a look at them ourselves, trying to work out what it meant. But it eventually, you know, we went to a few locations. They turned out to be a dud, and then we eventually ended up here.
What's it even trying to achieve with this book? I mean, it's a book. What are you going to do with it?
Well, I think from what she's saying is that the Court Sunrise aren't who they say they are.
Right. Well, I mean, I think, you know, okay.
Something about
yeah.
Golden Dawn. I don't know. Your night fella. He's wearing some a signal of this Golden Dawn.
Yeah, well, you can only talk. Yeah, you can talk to Ty Western all you want. He certainly doesn't have much good to say about the old Court's Sunrise. He used to be one. So then he left. She used to be one as well. I mean, she taught him. Like, yeah. So I don't know what's going on here, but something doesn't feel right to me.
Well, maybe. Well, your night fella. He might have some better idea of what's going on than you do, or than we do. We're just protecting her from the courts. Any Court Sunrise agents.
How's she doing after our little misunderstanding?
Well, she's cast some spells on herself.
Spells.
Well, yeah, she is a cleric. She is a holy woman after all.
Uh-huh. I'll see. Right.
Don't go near her, for fuck's sake. Otherwise our fucking pay ends.
Yeah, so you got to get gold from somewhere, right?
Exactly. You know how hard it is to get a fucking contract.
Yeah, I get it. You know, it's but there's always money to be had. There's always someone who needs killing.
Yeah, but we don't have to kill anyone. We're just protecting her. Occasionally, we might have to defend her, but that's, you know, it's a cushy job. It's like a desk job.
You say that, and we cut to Bug just napping in the tent already, and his zooms in his head, and the dreams of killing the rest of the party, just in multiple ways, and then we cut back to the conversation.
Yeah, I'll just say to him, you know, you guys are gonna get soft sat on your asses all day.
Well, as long as it's, you know, if the pay's pretty good. You know, this time next year I'll be able to retire.
Fair enough.
You know, I've been in the game for 15 years, Jastor. It doesn't get any easier.
No, that's too true. That's why I got out. And I went on my own. Well, I say on my own with the rest of those.
Yeah, you look really alone.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's like
so he's like, well, we're going to be turning in a minute.
Uh-huh. Well, good night to you then.
Well, perhaps you come over for breakfast tomorrow.
Sure. Yeah, we can share a couple of war stories.
Yeah, we got some interesting things to tell you.
Oh, right. Well, I look forward to it then. I'll see you in the morning.
He nods.
You gonna cut to the morning?
Yeah.
Unless anyone else has anything.
Yeah, is anyone else doing anything?
I have one quick thing that I want to do.
Yep.
I want to take the book.
Yep.
And I want to go over to Doug. To the wolf.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And to Angus. And
We're sleeping, by the way. So
Angus.
What?
Do you mind if I give Doug a cushion?
A what?
Cushion.
A cushion.
I guess, yeah, just go ahead.
And I gently raise Doug's head and put the book underneath it, underneath him, so that his head's resting on the book.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I imagine that Doug is a very good. If anyone tries to steal it, then Doug's going to wake up and bite them and cause a commotion.
You hope.
Yeah,
That's what I
think
hope.
Yeah,
it's a
huge.
chew toy.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he's got like good senses and he's old and he's slow.
He's huge and intimidating, though. So
I mean, it's either that or I was planning to sleep with it as my pillow. But I feel like letting. Actually, I'm going to change that. Like 5 minutes later, I'm like, sorry, Doug. Gently take the book underneath him, and then put it.
doesn't care. So
Yeah, and then put it underneath my head.
Okay.
Put the pillow on top of that, and then just.
Okay. What's everyone? Is everyone just going to sleep?
I mean, I really don't trust this woman with this feeling I've got. So, I'm going to sleep as little as possible.
Are you gonna take watch?
Yeah, I'll take watch. I'm sure everyone feels.
Are you gonna take?
comfortable with that?
Are you gonna take watch all night?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll take watch all night. We'll go for it.
Yeah, I need sleep. I'm dead.
All right. Roll plus wisdom, please.
Right.
From the other side of the tent, I'm going to just watch Jastor the whole night as well.
Who watches the watcher?
I've only got 5 hit points. I should have gone and gotten a cleric.
Okay. All right. So before I do anything with that roll, so
Yep.
everyone who settles in to rest, you don't need to consume a ration because your ration was provided. If you have enough XP, you may level up.
How much do we need?
Yeah, sure. So leveling up is XP equal to or greater than your current level plus 7.
Yeah, I can
Yay. So, same. So, I'm going to level up.
All right, we'll let them level up.
So, how do we level up? Do we just pick one of our...
Okay, so all right, subtract your current level plus 7 from your XP. Increase your level by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Choose a new advanced move from your class.
I think I'm going to choose that one.
Just you'll have to cut and paste it, all right, and make it create a new move.
Yep, no problem.
Once you've done that, choose one of your stats and increase it by 1.
So this is actually relevant. So I'm taking shoot first. I'm never caught by surprise. When an enemy would get the drop on me, I get to act first.
Okay.
I'm going to pick Healing Song. When you heal with Arcane Art, you heal plus 1d8.
Okay. J-Roll? Triswin?
Yeah. I'm going to up my constitution by 1 and I'm going to take divine favor, which gives me access to cleric
No,
spells.
changing your constitution increases your maximum current hit point.
Mm-hmm.
And ability scores can't go higher than 18.
Yep.
I increased my dexterity as well from 15 to 16.
Does that change anything?
Yeah, it goes up by 1.
Yeah.
Yep, and I now get +2 to my die rolls
And are we
involving
healed
hits.
now?
So what it is, after a few hours of sleep. Hang on, I'm just looking up. When you wake from at least a few uninterrupted hours of sleep, heal damage equal to half your maximum hit points.
Yeah, then I'm fully healed. That's sweet.
So 9 for me. 9 plus 5, 14. Almost there.
Does anyone remember the amount I got in the pouch of gold last time?
Yeah, 400.
Oh yeah, 400.
I did confirm it in chat.
I missed it. Cool. Yeah. For those watching, we asked in our private thing.
Um.
I'll be
So-
buying presents for people.
So, Bug, you're awoken during the night
Okay.
by the sound of fabric being cut. Jastor,
Mhm.
you hear something. You hear movement inside. Well, from outside going into the tent where Melliandre is.
Mhm. Right.
So, all right. So we'll start with. So, Bug, what do you do?
I'm going to pretend to be asleep until they get close enough, and then I'm going to.
You're in the other tent.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I'm
it's not the
sleeping
tent
with
I'm
Yeah.
Justwin and Angus.
Right.
I'm in the same
so
tent as Justin and Angus. Let me change that quickly.
Then I'm going. Yeah, simply. And Monty, where is your character?
I
we
assume.
would have been in the same tent because I assumed.
Yeah, we're in the same tent.
Oh, I assumed he was out. I'd assumed Jastor was perhaps sitting outside.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were keeping watch.
Yeah, I mean, I would have had like a stool or something next to the tent or something,
Okay.
and I just sat down and been watching what's going on.
I take out my knife. I walk round. I put my hand
Okay.
on your shoulder.
So basically, what this means, Jastor. So on a 7 to 9, you react just a moment too late. The camp is awakened, but hasn't had time to prepare. So you can wake people, but they're not. They haven't got time to prepare for the attack.
Okay.
Just to mention something,
Yes.
from my quest, I didn't need to sleep.
All right. So you're not sleeping.
No.
All right. You could have said that.
Bloody
You did.
paladins. Better than us.
Don't need to eat, drink, or sleep.
So you're just what? You're just sitting in the tent, or what? Are you sitting outside with Jastor?
I'm outside.
Okay.
Inside, sorry. Inside.
You're inside. All right. So yeah. So you see a blade like cut, like a massive cut up the tent, and a hooded, a cloaked figure sort of steps inside. You can see some people behind them. So let's figure out. So yeah. So you're not. I mean, you're caught with your pants down. Unfortunately, you're not. You're maybe you're praying or whatever you do. You're aware, but you're not. You weren't fully aware until they sort of step inside. So let's try and figure out how this is going to work. So just how do you raise an alarm?
I'll just be like, wakey, we got some friends, we got some visitors. Yeah.
Right, you all hear it.
Yell that out. Yeah.
So Melliandre, you're sort of obviously you come to, and this blade sort of comes out of the darkness. What do you do?
I immediately grab my rapier that's lying next to me, and I no, wait, hang on.
Howdy.
Let me get it correctly. It's
Just remember, you're not prepared. So it's like yeah.
I grab my rapier, and I immediately. It's coming towards me. It's not.
Yeah.
I one hand with the book, one hand on the rapier, and I fling myself up in a roll and present myself in a stance. I wish
Can
to
you-
use.
Yep.
I wish to use X to defy danger.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. It's okay. Yeah. So, give me a defy danger based on Dex, please.
I am so glad I just upped it.
We haven't rolled yet, but with a 12. Okay. Yeah. You this. So this blade comes slamming down where you once was, and sort of pierces the dirt where you roll out of your bed, or you roll with your bedroll, and then you're up and your bedroll falls off, and you've got your rapier and book in one hand, and the book in the other. And what do you do?
Just clad in underwear. Because I've been caught. I've been caught sleeping, so obviously I'm not wearing my ostentatious clothing. That's fine. It doesn't give me any armor. I am going to look. I'm going to take my rapier, and I'm going to try and cut this person that tried to cut me.
Okay, give us a hack and slash roll then, please.
Okay. With Dex, let me make sure that the rapier is equipped. The dueling rapier, yes, it is. So that means I get to ignore 1 point of armor because it's because of its special ability.
Okay, you deal damage to them, and they deal damage to you.
So I just click damage. 7.
2 damage to you.
2. Don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you? Oh, is that a misclick?
No.
But
Just the higher of the two.
There we go.
Oh, just a higher of the 2. So okay, so
Yeah.
So 2 damage. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
You did 7 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, you sort of like you slice along this guy's chest. It is a man. He cries out and goes, "Death to the heathens!" And you and like behind you, there's like another 3 people behind him that sort of start cutting into the tent. Jastor, what are you doing? You can see like there's Bug. What do you do actually? So I'm trying to make this make sense. But yeah, Bug, what do you do? You can see like 3 people behind the Melliandre, Angus's, and Tywin's, Triswin's tent. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and shoot one.
Okay. Roll volley for me, please.
I'm going to take what I can get and deal minus 1d6 damage.
Okay. Roll damage and then roll me a d6. Oh, nice.
7 damage total.
This arrow sort of like flies and sort of like hits the guy in the chest, well, probably on the side because that's where he's standing, and he sort of lets out a cry and he looks at you and sort of like comes rushing towards you. What do you do?
I guess I'm going to get ready to
Rumble.
I'm gonna fight. Hack and slash, is that okay?
Certainly.
Fight him.
Certainly,
I
come.
just want to take out my rapier and.
Yep. So yeah, so he comes. He's wielding a blade.
As he comes towards me, I bring up my rapier.
Okay.
And I put my foot back. And up
Give us a hack and slash roll, please. Okay. He does get to hit you back
Let's do this
for 3
bow.
damage.
I need to unequip my bow. Oh, it's a short sword, not a rapier. Yeah, that's fine. Same.
Not the same.
The same. It's exactly the same.
Oh, okay. Describe
No,
how.
that shouldn't. Stop. That shouldn't be getting the +2 still at the moment.
Oh, well, we'll just say an
damage.
8. All right. Well, describe how you kill this assassin.
Then I get ready with the sword in front, and then like taking a professional pose, and then like when he gets close enough, I just jump and start stabbing him.
Okay. Jastor, what are you doing?
All right. Well, seeing this going on, like Bug's got this handled. So I'm just going to are these? How many of these people can I see? Like, are they just sort of bundling into this?
Yeah, they were cutting into the tent, and obviously when one of them got shot, one of them obviously charged, trying to kill the annoying little halfling.
Right, because what I want to kind of do is just like march up there, and if there's like a bunch of people kind of piling into a tent, then it's dark, they're surrounded by fabric. There's people in there for them to trip over. So if I'm just going to try and knock them down onto the ground, like just send them sprawling by pushing one into the other one.
Okay.
I mean, I might push them.
Give me a
with an
defense.
axe, but
When you act,
Aid and interfere.
I'm trying to figure out what that, because it's not really hack and slash if you're just trying to.
Aid and interfere.
yeah, aid or interfere seems like it fits. Right?
Yeah, but it says help or hinder someone you have a bond with.
Well, I have a bond with everyone in this tent.
Oh.
I'm aiding them, so.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Roll aid or interfere.
Right. So how do you roll on a bond?
Well, you don't. Who you? Well, it's going to be plus. Well, you've got a bond with one. Who? So pick who you're going to aid in that tent.
Well, I do worry about Melliandre and her ability to survive. Like so.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So I guess I just do a straight roll, do I? Or...
Yeah. You get +1 because you got a bond with her.
Okay, I'll just do a straight roll. In lieu of seeing a button to press, I should do a straight roll.
More than just dance 10 looks 3. Thank you very much.
Well, it's not
What?
D20, is it? It's D4.
No.
It's
2D. It's
2D6, isn't it?
2.
Oh, 2D6, yeah. Yeah.
D8.
7.
D8, isn't it?
No, it's 2d6. Everything's 2d6 roll. What are you confused about?
It's just because you used
Oh,
2
that's
6 before.
damage.
But I'm confused.
I rolled 2d8
Yeah,
because
okay,
they
that's
do
all damage,
they
okay.
did
That's all
damage.
I see,
Yeah.
I see. I'm with you.
There we go. 7.
7. So on a 7 to 9, you expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. So you do manage to push them. So you push one down, giving Melliandre a +1 to her next action. But yeah, you've sort of left yourself open to like whatever comes. Yeah, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Not-
sure.
Maybe you
Like,
trip. Maybe because it's dark as well. Maybe you sort of got yourself a bit caught up in some of the rigging.
I push one guy, he knocks into another guy, but he ends up staying upright because the other guy falls over and he turns to me or something. It's like
Tristan and Angus, what are you two doing?
Well, assume that I wake up from all this ruckus.
Well, you would have woken up from. Basically, the whole point is that Jastor awoken you all from sleep, but he wasn't fast. He didn't react quick enough to basically have you ready for this danger.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm awake, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna grab my spear and just lunge into someone with the help of Doug.
Okay. What does Doug do?
He aids me in my attack.
All right.
It means I add his ferocity to my damage.
All right. So okay. All right. So yeah. So you need to roll hack and slash for me, please, with your spear.
Yeah. I just click hack and slash, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look.
Mhm.
Because you're using a spear. The spear has reach, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Reach. What does reach do? Because they might not. Because so narratively, you're attacking from a distance. Because they're using blades, so they've got knives. So they're going to be. They're not going to be able to retaliate the same way. Then because of their distance away from you, they can't
attack immediately. Yeah.
It's not. I'm just trying.
Yeah.
Several feet away.
Up to 10.
Yeah. All right. Roll damage, please.
Do I click something to do that? Like, or how do I do that again? Or is it just clicking?
Just click damage.
Damage. Okay.
And you also need to plus your ferocity of
which is 3.
So that takes it up to 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do some damage. You do a little bit of damage with your spear, and obviously Doug. He sort of like goes for the leg and starts biting this guy's leg. Who's outside the tent, by the way? Triswin, what are you doing?
Yep. So I'm finally out of my deep communion with my god.
Yep.
I'm just finally realizing, like, wait a minute, there was no door there, and I just see them standing there. How many are there?
There is one standing over. Hang on, how much? Which one did you attack? Did you attack the one that? Sorry, let me just go back in time. Angus, did you attack the one that's in the tent, or did you attack one of the ones outside of the tent?
Probably one inside the tent.
Okay, describe to me how you kill that person. With your spear and dog, wolf.
Yeah, I kind of like lunge at him from underneath and like stab into his chest, into like the rib cage, under the rib cage.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc goes for the neck.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to say, Angus, because I can't really do damage to you, I'm going to say that the amount of force you applied, I mean, you didn't do much damage, but that's beside the point.
Thank you.
But you get the spear is lodged, so you're going to have to take some time. You're going to need to like somehow get the spear out of this person's body.
Yeah.
All right.
Between a couple of ribs.
So there's a dead person laying on the fucking spear. Triswin, what are you doing?
Yeah, so
Everyone else is outside.
I will go sword blazing, I guess, and go for the first one I see outside.
Are you going to go out of the tent through the main entrance or what?
Where they cut it.
In the side.
Yeah. I'll go through that.
You go through that. All right.
Yep.
So you go out. You can see obviously like one of them's been sort of tripped up a bit, sort of so one's on the floor, one's been pushed. You can see Jastor, like his legs maybe got a little bit caught on the on one of the what are they rigging? I'm calling it rigging, but it's not a ship.
So rope.
Lines.
Yeah, the tent rope stuff. The tent things that hold tent up that adds stress. Sure. Give us a hack and slash roll, please.
Yeah.
Mark XP, please. So yeah, you sort of like, what happens is you come out of the tent. It's dark. You trip over the person who's on the floor, and you sort of like go flying, not flying, but you sort of like trip up, stagger forward, and sort of like fall into Bug and Jastor's tent. Like just split the tent completely. It's just it collapses around you.
Perfect.
Bug, what are you doing? Are you still stabbing this guy?
He's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, but are you still stabbing him or?
No. Live ones are much more fun.
So what you got is you got your tent's now flattened with a Triswin in it, and so it's actually luckily Triswin falling on it has sort of opened up a bit more space for you to maneuver around in.
Is there anyone I can sneak up behind? Hasn't noticed me or.
Give us a defy danger based on dex and see if you can quietly move around behind them.
Okay.
Mark XP, please.
Wow, that's a horrible roll.
It was.
Okay. Yeah.
So you start moving around to try and get behind one of these assassins, spies, whatever, and you help me out. What do you reckon would happen? Hey, yeah, give me some suggestions. What could happen? I'm thinking something along the lines of like, you tread on Tywin and he makes a noise, or you accidentally like kick something.
Maybe this guy knocked on the ground, grabs his leg or something as he's trying to sneak around.
No, I think I know what happens. I think what happens is I go up to try and get someone, and then just before I go for them, I recognize that it's one of my friends. But that gives an opportunity for one of them to come and attack me probably at this point. I feel like that's fair.
Sure.
I don't know if there's one there that would do that, but yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'll just do that. Okay. So yeah. So you go to attack one, and one of them is your friend.
Yeah, and that gives them because I've gone for the wrong person. You know, usually I'm not used to discerning friend from foe, really.
All right. Okay. So you go to stab. So you go to stab Jastor.
Yeah, but then I stop, and because I'm not in position properly, like one of our enemies has spotted us.
Take 3 damage then, please, as you sort of like hesitate to stab Jastor by which is good hesitation. One of the like the one on the floor, perhaps he sort of like sticks you with the blade of his weapon for 3 damage.
I've got 1 armor, so is it 2 damage?
Yeah, obviously, if you've got armor, reduce the damage you take. Melliandre, what are you doing?
So the guy is skewered by the spear.
He's dead.
That was it. Is dead. I don't know this because I can't see it, but Bug has turned another one into mincemeat.
You can hear fighting outside, obviously.
Yeah.
In fact, you watched Triswin like stagger out of the hole that they made.
Yeah.
There's a guy on the floor.
Yeah.
Defenseless, get him.
Oh yeah, I've got a +1. I'm going to go out the main side of the tent.
Okay.
So that I don't trip up, and then knowing that there's the one who is on the floor.
Yep.
spin around and stab him in the butt with the rapier.
Okay.
I'm going to skewer him.
The butt, the most lethal place to stab a person.
So roll hack and slash.
No, because he's defenseless. Because he's on the floor.
So just damage then.
Just roll damage, please.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Does it add to your? Does it add to your next?
Yeah, that +1. Does that include the? Does that include damage or?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so it's just the roll. Either way, if it does count, yeah, I rolled a 9 plus the 1 is 10, so I stabbed this person without trouble.
Yeah, you don't need to roll hack and slash though. Like I said.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
So just roll damage for me, please.
Only 3.
3 damage. Okay.
He's been stabbed up the butt before.
He was only mildly butthurt.
Yeah. I was aiming. No, I can't say that.
Just stop.
There was a specific point I was aiming for and I missed.
The thigh.
I hit the thigh.
Jastor, what are you doing?
So I guess the guy I pushed,
Mm-hmm.
who's still upright.
Yep.
I don't want him to be upright ever again. So I'm going to hack and slash him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hack him and slash him until he's a piece of meat. So. Nice.
So you hit. So you can choose to do an additional d6 of damage, but you do expose yourself, or
yes, a 1,000 times yes.
Okay. All right.
Do it.
All right, so I shall do my normal damage and then I shall add a d6 afterwards. Well, and I'll have this d6.
He's fucked.
There we go.
All right. Describe how you butcher this guy in one foul swoop.
So I go for like where the neck meets the collarbone.
Yeah.
And as the serrated part hits him, I just kind of like almost saw it through him.
Yeah.
So like hopefully his head kind of almost flips off.
Yeah, it's hanging on. It's hanging on.
Like, yeah, kind of like he's got like a big V-shaped, like just a hole where his shoulders almost coming off from the rest of his body.
It's all that anime blood
And
coming out.
Yeah.
You take 6 back as he stabs you for 6.
Cool. I shall knock 3 off that for my armor.
All right. Angus, what are you doing?
I almost dropped my camera there. Second. Well, I will try to get my spear out of
Give us a defy danger
the-
based on
of the man.
strength. Hang on. No. All right. Okay. Should I do it? Should I do it as a defy danger?
I mean, there's still a guy in there on the floor potentially going for him. So I guess he's trying to get a spear so that he's in a good situation.
No, that guy's dead. The guy that's outside on the floor is outside.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, you're probably not in immediate danger then at this point.
Yeah. So so you just spend a bit of time just pulling the spear out of the guy's
putting my
chest.
foot on his chest and
Yeah.
just like trying to like launch it out. Probably making more of a mess of him.
Tristan, what are you doing from your crumpled mess that you're in?
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick myself up off of the fucking tent.
Yep.
I'm like, right, and like spin around to like look at these guys again. Where's Jastor?
I think there's one left.
Is
Yeah,
it
there's
Jastor?
there's only the one left. The one
Who's-
on the floor.
Who's Jastor?
I thought you said one was Jastor.
Well, no, that's Jastor there.
Okay, I thought you said the other Jastor was also there.
No, they're not masked.
Okay.
They're all masked.
Okay. So whichever one I can see who is closest,
Yep.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Oh.
Can I see the book at the moment?
Yes.
So I want to cast a spell,
Right.
and that spell is going to be, where did I put it? Cause fear.
Okay.
So this is what cause fear is. This is what I've spent
So
time
you
typing.
can see and a nearby object. The target is afraid of the object so long as you maintain the spell. Their reaction is up to them. Flee, panic, beg, fight. While this spell is ongoing, you take -1 to cast the spell. You cannot target entities with less than animal intellects. Magical. Okay. Alright.
So I
Sure.
might fail the cast, but
Alright. So it's plus wisdom. Okay.
Oh,
How does this look, Jay? Tristwin, how does this look? What? Describe
so
to me what
this
happens.
is all brand new to Tristram, but during his communion, he feels like he's been blessed and he's learned some stuff. So he just thinks about the book, and he looks at this guy in the mask, and he looks back at the book, and he looks at the guy in the mask, and back at the book. And then one final time, he looks at the guy in the mask, and the guy is just terrified.
So this guy starts crawling away from everyone. He's sort of like trying to get away from this book as fast as okay. He's defenseless. Just roll damage, please.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
how I
going
like
to try
it.
and try and stab him in the legs all the way through so he couldn't actually escape.
5 damage. It's not
Yeah,
enough
you
to
do
kill him, but you put a good. It's not messy, is it?
I mean, it's a serrated blood.
No, but I'm talking about the tags. It hasn't got messy, has it?
No.
All right, so it's not. Yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, you just you fucking put a good wound in him, but he's pulling himself away. He sort of starts getting up. What's everyone else doing?
I want to stab him in the leg so that he can't escape.
Okay. Sure, roll damage because you've got the book, and that's the thing he's scared of the most.
Yes, he is. For fuck's sake, 3 again.
Okay, he's still going. Oh, he's fucking made us stand of stuff.
I want to grab the book from Melliandre,
Yep.
I hand it over willingly.
and I
Is it
just
someone
smash
I
him in
could
the head with it.
Roll damage, please.
Bug approves.
Okay.
10 damage with a book.
You make him face his fear with extreme prejudice.
It's actually like got a metal spine.
Yeah.
It's just-
As it goes down, just like, here's your golden dawn.
Hey!
All right, and
I'm gonna throw the book at you.
you're not trying to kill him, are you? You're just not. I assume you're knocking him out.
I'm knocking him out. He'll
Alright.
be heavily hurt, but
All right, you basically his nose is a bit plastered over his face, and he falls unconscious. Combat is over.
I hand the bloody book back to Melliandre.
Oh, we need to take a break. Fuck. Right. Should we? Yeah, let's go for a break, and then we'll have the aftermath afterwards. So we'll be back in a moment, guys. Don't touch that dial.